Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Empress Seductive Song here, along with my husband, my sexy man, Emperor Taharqa,
Hello,
ruler of
hello.
the.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Yes. We're here on the brand new set of something that we are going to do this upcoming year in 2025. It's a big endeavor, and we hope that you stick around and enjoy the ride with us. So we just wanted to take some time tonight and thank all of our supporters out there. Overall, we had a blast at this year's Kush Awards. This is our second year doing this, and it has been a learning experience. It was a 3 night event, just like last year. But this year, however, Babe and I received a lot of heat because of some of the winners. People didn't agree with some of those that won. So, we took some days to detox and relax and reflect. And babe, I know you didn't want to address anything, but I'm that type of person. I've got to address an issue before dropping it, not to be confrontational, but just to clarify so people will know our heart and our intentions, and they are pure. But like I said, I do want to thank everybody who made the Kush Awards the success that it was, especially certain members of our High Council, Dr. Prince Demanos, our Imperial Advisor, Queen Egypt Michaels, Queen Lanessa, Queen Star, Queen Chocolate. So we want to thank you all for doing what you did to help us make this awards year a success. I want to say that we know in life that we can't always have the things go the way we want. We can't get it everything we want. And most importantly, we'll never be able to please everybody. No matter how much you try, you just cannot please everybody. It cannot be done. Um, so we want to just address a few things. And the first thing I want to say is, please rest assured, no one paid us for their win. I mean, really? Yeah, we didn't accept any bribes or anything like that. I mean, I definitely Song is rich. I wish the real person was rich like Song, but Song is rich. So even if I wasn't, um, my integrity would not allow me to accept any bribe or whatever. And my husband is the same way. Right, babe?
Yes,
Anything you want to add to that? Especially like how the voting is done and the process or whatever, so people will understand that we chose the most objective way to be non-biased.
well, anybody that knows me, like really knows me, like close friends and stuff, knows that I'm a very honest person. So they know I would not go out and say I'm gonna let y'all vote only for myself to make the choices. And then things like the polls that we run, we actually have to pay for the features on them so folks wouldn't spam out on votes and
Hmm.
whatnot. So like only one device per vote would be used. And I don't understand why people think we're paying for that stuff o- for y'all to vote only for us to pick who's the winner.
That would be a waste of money, which we don't have to spend like that.
Yeah. But the process of how it's all put together is that around the month of September we would
Mhm.
usually create flyers and send them out so folks would know that we're looking for them to give us their suggestions on nominees. We don't choose the
Mhm.
nominees ourselves. The IMVU community they choose that, right? So
Mhm.
they would give us our their feedback on who they think should be nominated for which categories and whatnot. We take that
Hmm.
information and again we would make like not flyers but letters
Letters.
out to
Mhm.
letters out to the nominees to make sure they accept the the nomination that the categories that they were nominated for.
Right. And it's their option to accept or decline. So if you nominate someone for a certain category, and they decided they don't want, they decline the nomination, then their name will not be on the voting poll. So, it's not like we overlooked anyone, they just declined. And so, therefore, they don't make the list. If everyone that accepts their nomination, they are on the list.
Yes. For instance, Empress and I was nominated this year and we didn't accept. I've never accepted any, but she accepted last year and she did not accept this year.
Right.
All right.
Hmm.
So after that, they gave us their responses on if they would like to, accept or not, and we take that information and start making the polls for y'all to vote. Once we make these polls, letters will be sent out to the nominees again, letting them know that the polls are open and they could send their friends, families, etc., to vote for them. We would also try to post a flyer as well so the public, the general public, would know that they can go and vote for these folks as well.
Hmm.
So,
And a lot of that, I mean, that's a big key component right there. When the nominees receive the voting poll link, it's up to them to spread the word. And a lot of people I mean, they just jumped on that from like day one. As soon as they received the link, I mean, they were already promoting themselves and then having their supporters promote as well. So the word was spreading really, really fast. Again, we had no control over that. That's up to them to do it.
yeah. So from there, once that time period is over, we would go back onto the poll and it would tell us exactly who's won which category, who got the most votes in whichever categories, which nominees have won and whatnot. And then we would actually start preparing for the show in such a way that we put things together like um, performances and whatnot, create trophies, etc.
Yeah. I spend a lot of time and care on those trophies because I want Kush to be, on a different level. I just don't like doing anything basic. We like to kind of raise the standard. And so it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, a lot of creativity to create something nice that people would be proud to display. Not only the awards, but even just the slides, the background slides that has the nominees' names and categories at every night of the award show. Those things are created too. So it's a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of hours spent making the show nice. And so, you know, the idea is after we've done all of that hard work, because see, Babe is the technical person. He's, when it comes to the surveys and all of that, that's him. I will create the products or whatever. So we are a good team. And the endeavor was to, okay, after we finish all of this, we go to the show and we can actually sit back and enjoy. And that's normally how it went, but this year kind of just put a sour note on, the people that disagreed with who won, which we had no control over. But everybody was not in agreement with the people that won. And so it kind of made us feel like, man, we did all of that work and looked forward to this, and this is how it ends. I don't know about you, but I was, yeah. I was disappointed in that. It was disheartening.
Yeah, same thing with me. Same thing with me. What I like to clarify is like I said before, when we pay for those surveys, basically you can't vote on a device more than once. So regardless to how many avatars you have on IMVU, you can only vote once on that device.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, if you have multiple devices, well then you could use all of them to vote multiple times, but you could only vote once on each of them.
Yeah, one vote per device. And so if you have a PC, a laptop, two cell phones, and a tablet, that's five. You can vote five times, you know, and if you have kids and you want to use their devices, okay, have at it. We don't know that you're doing that because the votes are anonymous. They don't come with, who voted for who. We don't know who voted for who.
Yes,
So it's anonymous on our end. We can't see that.
yeah, they're actually anonymous. We can't tell who did any of it. We can't tell if there was somebody who had 50 devices and voted 50 times. We can't tell any of that.
But I just wanted to say that, we have a daughter, Princess Faith. She was nominated for one of the categories, and she did. At the end of the voting, she did pretty good. She did really well, but she didn't win. She didn't do well enough to win, so she lost. And of course, we would want our daughter to win, but we're fair. So we couldn't just give it to her because she's our daughter. We had to give it to the person who received the most votes. So,
Yeah. So that's where I was getting to.
okay.
When I've paid a really close attention to the votes while they were coming in, and I'm guessing people would think that, wow, I sent like 300 people to vote, so I should get all those votes in all those categories. But I'll be seeing folks getting a lot of votes in one category, and in another category, they didn't really get much at all. So it really and truly, it looks like maybe they did send folks to vote for them,
Hmm.
and when these people get to voting, they realize, hey, I see someone here that I think is a better fit, and they vote for another person. Because I don't understand why you would send someone to vote for you. They vote 300 times once in one category, and they don't vote. They only vote like 50 times in another one. Yeah,
Yeah, so what he's saying is if somebody is nominated in multiple categories. So if I were nominated in category 3 and 7, and maybe I got 300 votes in category 3, but in category 7 I only got 50. Stuff like that. That's what you're saying, right, babe?
yeah. So that's what I'm
Uh,
saying. So when you don't win in a category, right?
hmm.
It's not because we just chose someone else. It's because the people that are voting chose someone else.
Hmm.
The reality is that this is anonymous. So
Hmm.
if your friend was supposed to vote for you and they saw someone else and they voted for that person, you won't know. You would not
Right.
know, and we would not know either,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So all everybody that wins
Hmm.
because they were voted to win. They did not win because we chose them. They did not win because we was paid for them to win. Yeah, they were chosen. So if you have an issue where you thought you were supposed to win a category and you did not, then most likely you got to pick up that with the people who were supposed to vote for you. But
Yeah, your
but
supporter.
yeah, pick that up with your supporters. But we don't choose that, and I'm very fair about it. As we
Mhm.
said, our daughter, she did not win her category either, and we did not take it up on ourselves to put her first.
Right, right. But and the thing is, IMVU is huge. It's so many people here. So the fact that these nominees were even chosen, that says a lot. Because I mean, think about how many performers there are, how many creators there are, how many clubs and organizations there are. There are so many. But we open the floor for people to, nominate whoever they wanted. And if you made this list, that means that you are highly thought of. So that in itself is a win. It's like you always say, babe, there are no L's, there are no losses. You actually already won because you made the list. So yeah. You're in good company, whether you like another person or not. You're in good company because people thought enough to nominate you.
Yeah.
Um, So I want to actually, because people were like, we didn't make it to every night. So is there a way we can know who won the category? So I'm going to go ahead um, and list the categories and the winners, if that's okay with you, babe.
Sure, no problem.
Okay. So Entertainer of the Year, Soul Amore. Best Male Performer of the Year, Soul Amore. Best Female Performer of the Year, Heart Amore. Entrepreneur of the Year, CC Smith Namaste. Creative Group Organization of the Year, Liati and CC Namaste. Best Male Fashion Creator, Mr. Prince One Royal. Best Female Fashion Creator, Mrs. L. Ankh Royal. Best Male Model of the Year, Pierre Mack. Best Female Model of the Year, Shays Mack. Best Modeling Agency, Stars Runway Fashion Productions, that's by Zen Rocket Rain. Best Creator of All Clothing, Mr. Prince One Royal. Best Creator of Furniture, Honey Her. Best Creator of Rooms, Honey Her again. Best DJ, Empress Dr. Sparkle J. Malik. Best Male IMVU Abby, Mr. Philly Coral Cruz. Best Female IMVU Abby, Kelly Patron. Cutest Kid IMVU Abby, Kitty Kiss for You. Best Entertainment Production Company, Nerdy Tea Productions, that's by Telefaro. Best Host MC of the Year, Pierre Mack. Best Creator of Special Events, Juicy Renee Thomas. Best Inspirational Speaker Performer, FS. Best Church Inspirational Organization, The Potter's House by Kenneth Ken Johnson. Best Club or Venue, Fire Reggae Den by Rada Gal. Best Restaurant and Eateries, Moet 24/7 by The Godfather X10. Best Jewelry Creator, Mr. Lovin' For You. Best Shopping Mall, Mac Fashion Mall by Pierre and Shays Mac. And Best Videographer, BMN Anderson. Also, want to just thank the performers who came out each night and gave us wonderful entertainment. That's what keeps the show alive. So, want to give a big shout out to Mr. Najee Escobar, Queen Egypt Michaels, Kelly and Chance Patron, DJ Donnell, CC Smith Namaste, FS, Heart and Soul, Treza, and Telefaro. Telefaro closed us out Friday night with a bang, as always. So, again, thank you to all of our performers, our presenters, and all of the nominees and the winners. Congratulations again.
There was also two lifetime
The
awards,
lifetime,
and those
yeah,
are
the
the only
lifetime
awards that
achievement,
we picked.
right? Those are the only ones. And, we go by longevity and the impact. And those two went to CC Smith Namaste and Mr. Boss Cooper. Congratulations.
Yeah, so there's one thing I want to, well, probably two things. The
Hmm.
first is that this is supposed to be fun. You know, not everybody can win, and we all are adults and we know that. But it's supposed to be fun. Nobody wants to have a stressful real life and get on IMVU to
Hmm.
have a stressful life on there as well. So all
Definitely.
of this we do is just for us to all to have fun. It's not for us to be angry with each other or anything like that. And yeah, if it is that you don't win, you don't have to be angry about that or sour about it or anything.
Hmm.
We all still support you and whatnot. You know. Secondly, we have mods in the room, and if they see any type of disrespect, we have already told them, yeah, any type of disrespect like that, you're gonna get booted. That's what we told them to do, and that's what they did. So don't
Hmm.
be angry with them if you were booted because of some type of disrespectful thing you said. It's not their fault.
Yeah, right. We're here to support and celebrate one another. And again, if you don't like the winning choice, it's nobody's fault. It's not us that did it. It's the votes. So just like I said, we can't please everybody, and things don't always go the way that you want. That's not life. Life is going to give you ups and downs, happiness and sadness and whatever. um but we definitely don't want the drama. We just aren't that type of empire at all. We come together, we have fun, we show love, we celebrate. We're just not. That's not us, and we don't even want to begin to attract that type of attention. So yeah, they did what they were instructed to do.
Yeah.
Anything else, babe?
Nah, that's it for me.
Okay, so we took some time off to get ourselves together. Now I want to take some time off and go on vacation. Can we do that?
I mean, you just said we took some time off, so that's a vacation already.
No, we didn't go nowhere. I'm gonna go somewhere.
We can
Yeah.
arrange that.
All right, you all. Listen, you all be blessed. Stay tuned for our next big endeavor. And yeah, everybody just continue to show love and peace. And we wish you peace and blessings, all of that good stuff. One love, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, babe.